Hello everyone, welcome to Spiritual Butterfly. Today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Virgo. We're going to be looking at what relationship advice Spirit has for you, as well as your next relationship. These messages, they are general. They will not resonate with everyone. Take what does, apply it, leave the rest. Also, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell in order to receive notifications when I post. So Virgo, I started your reading and I had to stop. So we're just going to pick up where I left off. So we are looking at what dating advice, relationship advice Spirit has for you. And the first message that came out is don't let sexual energy cloud your judgment. So yes, Virgo, do not let what a person can do in the bedroom make you settle for less than what you deserve, make you settle for being mistreated, being used, being abused, just someone not appreciating who you are. It's like, know your worth. That's what Spirit is saying. Know your worth. Like, you're more than just sex. You know, you have more to offer, and therefore you should be seeking after someone who has more to offer than just sex, than just what they can do in the bedroom. So yes, it's like, don't let sexual energy cloud your judgment when it comes to relationships. Don't settle for someone who doesn't have much going for themselves, you know, and who just wants to leech. I heard lazy. For some of you, you have settled for people who were very lazy, who didn't want much, you know, who tried to take from you, who tried to use you. So yes, don't fall back into those same habits just because this person is good in the bedroom. And also, I'm getting like, be careful with who you have sex with, because, you know, energies are transferable, Virgo. So you really want to be very cautious of who you lay down with. So let's look at some more messages for you. The next message that came out, Virgo, was have high standards when it comes to who you spend quality time with. Again, set standards. That's what Spirit is saying. You need to set some standards when it comes to your relationships. Don't allow just anyone in your life. Do not settle. For some of you, you settle because out of fear of being alone, out of fear of loneliness. But you don't know, in the end, you're just hurting yourself. And even though you may be with someone physically, Virgo, you can still be alone. You can still end up being by yourself when it comes to a relationship. Yes, this person may be there in the physical. Yes, they may have sex with you. They may lay down with you. But they're not there for you mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So you're still alone. So it's like, don't just settle for a body. You want more for yourself. Want someone who's going to give you what you truly deserve. The next message is make happy memories with him. Yes. In your relationships, you need to appreciate the time that you have with your significant other. Spend time together. Make time for this person. I heard overwork. Do not overwork. Yes. Because if you were to leave this earth, they'll hire someone else. They'll put somewhere else in your spot. So make sure you always make time for your significant other, that you make them a priority when it comes to your relationships. The next message that I have is let him love you naturally in his own way so he can love you your way. So yes, I'm going to read that again. Let him love you naturally in his own way. So that's the first part to that. Let him love you naturally. Don't try to force someone to love you. That's the first message I'm getting with this. Spirit says, don't try to force someone to love you. Let them love you naturally. Let them fall in love with you naturally. Don't try to force someone to love you. Don't try to force love. The next message I'm getting is, don't try to tell someone how you want to be loved. Let this person love you the way that they want to love you. As long as it's in a healthy way, it's not abusive. Let them love you the way that they want to love you. Because the way that someone loves you in their natural sense is genuine. When someone's loving you naturally, they're loving you genuinely. It's not fake love. It's real love when it's natural. When you just allow it to happen. When you don't force it. When you're not trying to push someone to love you. When you're not trying to force love. When you're not trying to tell someone how you want to be loved. Like, no. Let this person learn you. It says, so he can love you your way, let him learn you. Let him learn your love language. Let her learn you. Let her learn your love language. If a person loves you naturally, then they're going to be open to meeting your needs. They're going to be open to satisfying you. They're going to be open to learning more about you and surrendering to that. Surrendering to your feelings. Surrendering to the way you desire to be loved. But it has to come naturally. This is like if somebody's really into you, then you don't have to force anything. You don't have to tell them how you want to be loved. Because if they're really into you, they're going to do what it takes to make you happy, Virgo. So you never have to force anyone to do anything for you if they truly desire you. The last message that I have is pay attention to his morals and what he values in his spirituality. I have 3 cards that talks about standards. So someone needs to raise their standards. Pay attention. Pay attention. It can't just be all about sex. What they bring to the table. You have to pay attention to what this person brings to the table. Do they match you? Do they match you when it comes to standards, morals, goals? Can they match your lifestyle? Do they want the same things you want, Virgo? So let's look at your next relationship. I have lonely. I have tainted love. I love you, but apprehensive, scared, wrong time. Okay. Let's get another message. I have done, block, endings, reflection. Okay. Spirit says one more message. Okay. Sexual connection. Yeah, for some of you, you're going to end up repeating a cycle. For some of you, this is someone from your past that's going to be coming back, that's going to try to reignite things with you, but this person isn't offering you anything stable. They're still up to the same old tricks. All they want is sex. That's it. This person may be coming back to you because they're lonely. They don't have any other suitors. All of their options have disappeared. And so it's like you're the final choice for this person. But yeah, this is a very toxic relationship. For some of you, you have walked away from this person. I heard past. This is a past connection. For someone, you're going to end up meeting someone, different person, same energy. I heard test. Spirit is trying to test you to see if you have learned your lesson. To see if you have grown, if you have evolved. If you're going to choose wisely this time. If you're just going to go for the physical, or are you going to look a little deeper? Are you really going to wait on the right person? Wait on someone who really matches your energy, matches your vibe? Or are you going to settle again? For some of you, this is going to be a test. I heard this is a test of the emergency broadcast system. Yes, this is only a test. Are you going to pass, Virgo? Or are you going to repeat a cycle? I heard yes. I heard yes. Spirit says take the record off or repeat. I heard I can't leave you alone. Yeah, for some of you, this is going to be someone from your past coming back. I heard hit the road, Jack. So for some of you, you're going to pass this test. You're taking the record off repeat. You're not doing this again. You are actually done. You're done with this past person. And when this new person comes in, I heard red flags, warning signs. You're going to pay attention this time. Because you've already been through this cycle before. So yes, for some of you, this is going to be someone from your past returning, trying to make you put that record back on repeat. And for others of you, this is going to be someone new, but they're going to have the same energy as this past person. And Spirit is trying to test you to see if you have learned your lesson. Yes, are you going to settle like you have in the past, just for a sexual connection and nothing deeper? For some of you, you may be swayed to settle because you're lonely. You want a relationship. You want someone to call your own. You want a spot filler. Tainted love is not going to work. You're going to end up repeating a cycle. Done, done, done. You're going to end up walking away. So ultimately, the choice is up to you, Virgo. Spirit is saying it's time for you to set standards and to not settle. Stop repeating cycles. I'm going to test you to see if you have learned. Whether this is this new person coming in or this old person trying to come back. But Spirit says ultimately the choice is yours. You're either going to increase or decrease. You're either going to remain low or you're going to shoot high. We never stay the same. We either elevate or we de-escalate. We come down. But it's up to you what you choose to do with your life. So let's pull some final messages. And for some of you, I heard like you're going to see this coming a mile away. So you're already going to, your intuition is going to kick in and you're already going to know that this new person is about nothing but gains. And I heard pass the test. Yeah, you're going to pass the test. And as soon as you pass this test, that is when. Spirit says soulmate, Virgo. That is when the right person is going to come in. But this is only a test. Yes, this is only a test. I radiate happiness and joy. I feel like people are really drawn to you because of your energy, but a lot of these people are energy vampires. Yes. Spirit says do not let them suck you dry. Do not let these people take advantage of you. Yes, it says blank makes me happy. What can I do to foster more happiness and joy in my life? Yeah, Spirit, I heard like focus on you. Spirit says that's what you can do to create more happiness and joy in your life. Just simply focus on you. Take your mind off of relationships. Once you take your mind off of it, Virgo, that is when it will come to you. That is when you will meet the right person. The last message that I have is I'm in control of my life. Again, the choice is yours. You are in control. Whether you choose to go back to this past person, whether you choose to let this new person come in who has a very negative energy, who's just trying to use you, who only wants sex. It's up to you what you settle for, who you choose to allow in your life. It says, what makes me feel most in control? How can I allow these feelings to flow through me regularly? Yes. What makes you feel in control? What makes you feel that you have control over your life? How can you maintain control over your life? How can you maintain a balanced and healthy life for yourself? That's something you should think about, Virgo. How can you maintain a balanced and healthy life for yourself? What choices and decisions you can make? Again, Spirit says don't go back. For someone, this past person is coming in, Spirit says don't come back. And they're definitely going to try to use sex to entice you. And they may know that you're not talking to anyone. There's no one in the picture. So they're definitely going to try to run game. But Spirit says don't fall for it, Virgo. Keep on rising high. So Virgo, these are your messages. I hope they resonate. Stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Stay blessed.